Hi, I'm Curtis Anderson.
I'm Amy Anderson. We've been married for 29 years. When we got married, we were flying by the seat of our pants. We didn't always have a plan, and it was fun. And then Addie came along, our daughter. For those first few years, we made it work. But after a while, it wasn't enough. I just kind of slowly disconnected from longer hours and spent more time being more of a mommy. Addie wanted a sibling really bad and would ask me to pray with her at night for a brother or a sister. Probably about 5 years of this, and I was suddenly pregnant. We became our perfect family of 4. Addie was 15 and Asher was 6. I noticed more of a concerning area in my left breast. Had it looked at, then had a stat ultrasound. I had a cancer diagnosis of invasive ductal carcinoma. That just brought me to my knees. And I realized the only person in control is God. We took a few weeks before we told the kids. Yeah, it was tough. It was heavy. A little ahead of the year anniversary of my diagnosis, Addie just cracked. She admitted that she's not fine and hasn't been fine, but has been trying to be fine so that she wouldn't add to the burden of our family. Asher's having a harder time with my lack of physicality. The more I am doing chemotherapy, the less able I am to do some of those contact things. He and I have since found other things to do. So we can't play one-on-one all the time, but we can play horse or pig.
It's neat to see Asher and Amy out there playing basketball. I would think it would be me, but Mom's a better basketball player, so.
I quickly started learning that this is a day-by-day walk. And then I started using the term moment by moment and breath by breath. At the end of my treatment, there was a suspected remaining mass. Up to this point, we had been living on our life savings. At that point, we realized we can't just keep drawing.
We didn't know this journey would be as long as it is. We thought we had planned, and we did. But when you go all in, there's a all-in expense. Money's gone.
For our anniversary, we agreed that we would go to the St. Paul Hotel.
We had our wedding reception at the St. Paul Hotel. To bring my wife back there for an anniversary date was, something special. Again, normalcy, Amy and me time, and do something that would be special to us. A big night for us.
We wanted, while we were there, to go look in the ballroom. We got there, we were like, oh, darn, there's a big event there. There's a table behind us, and it was a big spare key, orange and purple table. And it said something about if there's a financial need or a medical crisis. And I just thought this might be helpful to us someday. I took a pamphlet, and about 6 months later, I brought it to him and I said, are we at a point where we can ask for this kind of help? I reached out and said, I don't know if I should finish my application because I see people out there who seem like they have a greater need than we do. And I received an email back explaining that this is exactly what Help Me Bounce is for families like us who don't have help coming from anywhere else, who don't have structured help. And so I just thought, okay, then we'll do it. My doctors were saying, if you can at all possible, get this treatment, get this treatment. And we just took a leap of faith. I scheduled the treatment, and then the next day, there was a contribution from the Schultz Family Fund that would cover that particular treatment that I needed. I ran to Kurt and said, can you believe this? I can get this treatment now.
We can go to the doctor today and pay for those unexpected things, and to see someone come in and help with that, it's just a burden lifted.
The organization exists to help us maintain a degree of normalcy for our kids. I could not have done an integrative plan without Help Me Bounce. It's just been a huge blessing.
Just the extra time and the extra treatment and the extra little lift that it gives you.
It's really hard to articulate how much support is felt through every donation. Doesn't matter how much. I just want to say thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you for
Healthy
helping
Foods.
us.